Hey guys, Vinny here. Today I'm reviewing a 1972 Harmony Monterey model H6450. This guitar I recently purchased. It's for a buddy of mine who's a lefty. We were talking about what guitar should be his first guitar, and you know, he loves antiques and that sort of thing. So I was like, hey man, why don't you get an old parlor guitar or an old guitar, something. Because a lot of times you can just flip the bridge over and get a new nut for them, and you'll be good to go. So this popped up on a local online source that I have, and I went and looked at it, and I was astonished on how surprisingly new it looks. It was sold to me as a 1945 guitar. The story behind it was it sat in its case for 50 years under someone's bed, and somebody in the family inherited it and decided to sell it. It is in fact a 1972 guitar. That is not an accurate story, but it may have been a case clean for most of its life, and it is obviously played very little. There is very little fret wear under the strings. Whoever owned this guitar bought it. Maybe it was a gift to someone who didn't play guitar. But it is in immaculate shape. The color is cherry burst. There's a little bit of wear on the outer edge of the fretboard, so somebody did play it. You know, when you hit the D or a G chord, you might hit that spot of the guitar and wear off the paint a little bit, but that's cool. It has a few nicks and dings here and there, but virtually almost a brand new guitar. You know, this guitar is in better condition than some of the guitars I've seen that are 30 days old. By someone who doesn't take care of a guitar. So it just goes to show, if you take care of a guitar, it can last a lifetime. So the prior owner put on this pickguard. It apparently did not come with a pickguard stock. Some of them did, some of them didn't. This particular model apparently did not, and he added the pickguard. So he had to drill 2 holes. So when we make it a lefty, it's going to have 2 small holes that he'll see. I don't know if he'll choose to fill them in. I'll let him decide that. Pretty cool. It has a pretty beefy neck on it. It's a pretty big neck, pretty wide string spacing, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable in your hand. There's no adjustable truss rod. So if you're buying an old guitar, you need to make sure the neck's pretty straight, and this neck is, you know, has the proper amount of relief that it should. Right now the action is a bit low. It buzzes even on an open string if you play hard enough. I'm assuming the prior owner, you know, was a very, very light player. But nonetheless, I'm just going to flip the nut on this thing, and hopefully, if I flip it around, just be able to string it up for a lefty and flip the bridge too. It is a floating bridge, so you can move it wherever you need to set the intonation properly. But I am going to flip it just so the big strings are in the big strings holes. Other than that, it has the original tuners, which are super clean. Looks like somebody lost a screw at some point in time and replaced one of the screws there. It is not the proper size, but it does work. It holds pretty good tune. I tuned it last night. It was still in tune this morning. And I played it for 15 or 20 minutes. So, you know, couldn't be happier with this. If I hadn't had so many guitars at the moment, I would have jumped on this myself. But I'm super ecstatic about it going to a new forever home. So I'll play a few things in a couple different genres, and you can hear what the thing sounds like. It is a F-hole guitar, so you don't have your sound hole, and it doesn't, for anybody wondering, it doesn't really affect what you're used to. The biggest thing that I've noticed is the neck size when I pick up a new guitar, how the neck size feels. And the string spacing, of course. If you have a guitar with a very slim neck and strings are really close together, I have bigger fingers, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to play. So without further ado, here's what the guitar sounds like. I'm recording through a GoPro Hero 7 Black. I have a video microphone on the top of that, and that's just an easy setup for me, so that's what I use. So without further ado, here we go. Again, couldn't be happier with this. Sorry, I don't even know what to say. That a guitar could be from 1972 and still look this new as an acoustic, and the the steel reinforced neck was a plus when that came out, but still not an adjustable truss rod. So thanks for watching, and please watch some more videos. Smash that like button and